Being a mom for the first time is a lot. It's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of feeling and everything attached to being a mom for the first time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm talking about my birth story. Story time, my birth story. So what even led me to this story was I was watching a movie last night. The name of the movie is kind of pregnant. So two moms, one was faking it, she wasn't actually pregnant, another one was pregnant. So she was talking about how moms or their parents have gone through this whole mom and motherhood phase, and nobody actually came out to tell them what it entails or what giving birth, the journey of giving birth, and the journey into motherhood entails. But then, what was it called? Now the answer to that, she answered that question. She was like, she understand why they never did that was because once you go through the birth phase, immediately you're slammed with responsibility of raising your child. Like you're just embarking on the journey almost immediately. Like there's no like okay a time or a phase where you pause and wait. Like okay, now I'm ready to start this motherhood journey. No, once you give birth, you're going to be slammed with responsibilities on taking care of your child and nurturing and raising your child. So that's why nobody actually has the time to come back and remember like come back and talk about their birth experience because they don't even have time to even remember what it was like or what it felt like. Yes, I know everybody remembers their birth story, but then you can't really remember it in details like how real it was or how fresh it was in the first 1 week or 3 days of giving birth. Imagine talking about your birth story like a year or 2 years after you gave birth. You can't, the emotions are not going to be the same. So that's what led me to talk about my birth story in today's video because I realized I've never actually talked about my birth story. Like I've never actually gone in details of my birth story. So welcome back to my channel once again. Like, share, and subscribe. And let's dive into this sweet, funny emotions. Is it a funny story, Seth? There's so many emotions in this story. Or I felt a lot in this experience rather. So fast forward to my birth, the day I gave birth rather. So I registered for my antenatal care in the general hospital because everybody I knew, even my mom, insisted that it's general hospital or nothing. Why? Because according to them, they have all the specialists and they are always readily available. Like there are always doctors and nurses available to render their services to you, unlike the private hospital where it's like a one man kind of hospital. Though there are nurses there, but we don't pray for complications during childbirth. But if there's a complication in the general hospital, there are different specialists available to put heads together to work. But in some private hospital, it may not be all. They don't have um all these hands on deck. So most other generations, when you ask them which hospital should you go and register for your antenatal or prenatal care, they always recommend the general hospital. So I went to general hospital. Like, let me even give it a try and see what it is. Hmm. Did I regret this decision? Well, at some point I did. At some point I did not. In fact, generally I don't think okay if I should categorize my regret and me not regretting this decision. I think it's a 70-30. The 70 part is regretting anyways. The 30 part is not regretting, actually enjoying the service they gave. Because let me go into the story. So my I gave birth on a Friday night, Friday around 11, some minutes to 11 thereabouts. But I started my labor at around 1 a.m. of Friday morning. So that was like almost 12 hours. Is it 12 hours? More than 12 hours now. From 1 a.m. to it's more than 12 hours, almost 24 hours of labor. It's almost 24 hours of labor. No, up to probably 18 hours there are part of laboring. So I was using I think I used this Flow app and it was quite accurate because it's the EDD on my Flow app was on the same day I gave birth, so it was very accurate. So that Friday morning or night, but it was early hours of the morning, around 1 a.m. I started feeling pain. I was like, what's this? Is this labor? Is this the labor? But before then, I really asked a lot of questions. Google was my best friend. TikTok was my best friend. Instagram was my best friend. In fact, all my feed, my social media then was just new mom, labor ward, after birth, child care. Like that was the only thing, and it's common when you are an expecting mother. It's common. It's normal for you to do those research and load yourself with informations. But well, you can never ever get first-hand experience or what's it called knowledge from those things. Though I asked my mom some questions, I asked my sister, asked my mother-in-law. In fact, I felt I had known a lot or have gotten a lot of information. So I felt I was a bit prepared at least. So that night or that morning when I went into labor, I was expecting my water to break. Like, okay, where is the water? Why is it not breaking? But it did not break. So that myth of in movies when the woman goes into labor, the next thing like the first thing that what even indicates that the woman is in labor is her water breaking, right? So I was expecting that, but it didn't happen. But that's by the way. That's not really important. The important thing is that you give birth to your child and your child is in good health and the mother is in good health. The mother did not break, but I started feeling pains around that's between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. That's what the pain woke me up. I was sleeping, my husband was sleeping, so it woke us up. It woke me up, then I woke him like, babe, my stomach is paining me. Like, okay, like, how are you feeling? So like, I'm trying to talk for me to talk and explain how I was feeling. I'm like, okay, like, I'm just feeling some kind of biting. When you're having like this cramp, menstrual cramp there, but like, I'm having some cramping feelings and all. Like, okay, how often does the pain come? And in fact, the pain was like, when you're on your period, before your period comes, that first pain you start feeling like you're not, oh, my period is coming. That's definitely, if you start having that pain in the morning of your period, you should know that by evening you should start bleeding, that kind of pain. So I was feeling, I'm trying to mind the words I'm going to be using here because of YouTube, the guidelines or whatever, so they don't shadow ban my video. So I was feeling that pain. So I tried to explain to me, like, okay, I tried to sleep back, but the sleep did not come up. I couldn't sleep back. I'm like, oh. So we just woke up and sprang into action. Started rearranging and arranging the house. The house wasn't scattered, it wasn't dirty. We were just trying to keep ourselves busy. And we didn't want to call anybody at that time because it's just going to make them panic for no reason. According to my husband, like, okay, we shouldn't call anybody, just let's just let's just wait till it's morning before we call anybody. So we didn't call anybody. I was awake from that 1 a.m. till at 6 o'clock. I was like, okay, no, I have to call my mom. So I called my mom. So like, okay, I'm mom, I'm feeling pain, so I think I'm going into labor, or I think I'm in labor rather. Like, okay, that so I should try and explain how the pain, like how long does it take. So I've seen those tutorials online of how you can count the intensity to calculate the intensity and the period between dilation and all that. So I was already doing that. I told her that, okay, I think then it was something like I think every 15 minutes I'll feel the pain, then I'll feel relief for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I can't even actually accurately remember the timing again because it's over a year now. So she's like, okay, like, so are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my god. I feel like crying right now. Do you know I've been recording for like 30 minutes and I didn't know my phone had gone off? Hmm. Life of a small YouTuber. Oh. Anyways, I'm just going to cut this video and make it into different parts, like part one, part two, and part three. The first part is laboring at home. The second part is at the hospital. The third part is after labor, what happened. So back to where I stopped off in the last clip. I called my mom, so she asked me, is everything ready? Are you ready to go? Have you cleaned down there? Like, I don't want to use some words because I don't want YouTube to take down my video or shadow ban my video or my channel. So I told her, yes, I've prepared everything. She's like, okay, because if you don't get prepared and you go to the hospital, they're going to scold you and just talk to you. And I know it's like I said, I registered in general hospital. So I said yes. So luckily for us, my mother-in-law too lives in the same city, so she came over that morning and she was the same routine, asked me how I was feeling. I explained to her, and I was insisting that, oh, I have to go to the hospital. So like, that this is the early stage, or like, this pain I'm feeling, this is the early stage. As I know, or little did I know that, so there was more to come. Like what I was feeling at that point was child's play. But anyways, I was still insisting that I wanted to go to the hospital, and we had a family friend that was a nurse in the hospital. So we called her. I explained the same thing to her. She was like, "I should still wait. So that if I come, they'll ask me to go back home." But you cannot tell first timers anything, and they'll listen to. It's always their own that is right and correct. So we insisted that we are going, let's just go to the hospital and let's hear from the professionals. So we went to the hospital. So if you watch this video to this point, please give a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you as you do that. Bye.